Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, we got food already at home.
Yeah, but those leftovers are old.
I brought them home yesterday, I think.
Get after it, MP.
So did you get to meet MJ in person? Hey, MP, it's your world. We just living.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Colin Sexton, Desmond Bane out there with Walker Kessler, and it's Kramer in at the one spot. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Kramer. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. The Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against Atlanta. The Prodigy, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Kramer following the bucket by the Bucks. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Desmond Bane was the topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. And they will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. And Milwaukee has possession following the three-pointer by Utah. Pass to the Prodigy. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. The Prodigy's got 9.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Kramer, the pass to Sexton. And that one is good.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Colin Sexton, and he gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
The Prodigy's shot is good.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Here's Kramer. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. And a wide-open look for Bane. And the Jazz, another three.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Pass to Kramer. And here is Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. 5 points in the game.
Striking fast inside. Bane isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
Launches it. Utah with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team. Out left to the wing. Here's Kramer. No good. That would have tied it.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
So it's the Jazz now. After the three-pointer from the Prodigy, Kramer's shot is good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
The Prodigy, good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 4 assists now tonight. Jazz trail by 6. Goes up to the stripe. And it's good off the back rim and in. Kramer's got 6 points.
And both teams here in a nice rhythm offensively. And that really says as much about the lack of D as it does either's O.
Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Lillard's checked in for Milwaukee. And Utah also making a switch. Markkanen's checked in. Bane against Antetokounmpo, and Utah turns it over again. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. The Bucks second.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Now here's Bane. After the miss from the Prodigy. Back to Bane. Here's Kramer. A three-pointer off the mark. Bucks leading by 6. Back to Giannis. Shoots the 3, and he sinks it from deep. Three-pointer good from the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got 27. Here's Kramer. He's got 8. Tesora screen on Lillard. Here's Bane. Milwaukee with the rebound. Pass to the Prodigy. Yep, that one goes.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Bucks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throw.
Jazz trail by 12. Here's Kramer. Lets the 3 fly. And Desmond Bane whip. The 3. Bane's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Jazz. Right wing. Lillard bounce pass. Here's the Prodigy. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Utah has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Pass to Kessler. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, Kessler right in that restricted area. Good finish.
Here's the Prodigy. And again, the Bucks miss. Here's Hendricks. Pass to Bane from outside the arc, and the Jazz another three.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And the call will go against the Prodigy. That's his first foul. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Kramer. 8 points for him. Pass to Kessler. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Kramer. Off target with his 3. Out to the wing. Lillard from outside. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one.
I will break it. Let go. Let go. Let go before I throw it out the wall. Stay in. Let go of my control. Let go before I throw it out the wall.
Behind him.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
And Utah has possession. After the miss from the Prodigy, Kramer the pass to Bane. Lays it up off the glass. And now just a 1-point Milwaukee lead.
And we've seen more of this lately from Bane, continuing to blossom and improve as a scorer.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the drive and kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Here's the Prodigy. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And the Bucks with some changes. Smith checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Green in for the Prodigy. Utah also making some changes. Richards is checked in, and it's Tre Mann in for Bane. Now George. 17 points for him last game against New Orleans. Lets it go. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And that one's good. Lillard.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Jackson, he's checked in for Smith. He's checked in for the Jazz. Sexton comes in for Tre Mann.
About his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Now Lillard, after Lauri Markkanen misses from long range. And it's Damian Lillard with the three. And now a 6-point Milwaukee lead.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. Markkanen can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 6. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from three-point range. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. And here's Jackson after the three-pointer from Lauri Markkanen. Ball's knocked loose. Jackson against Sexton. Outside, George. There's 45 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 5. The open look here for Sexton. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Milwaukee's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Middleton outside. Over Hendricks. And Fleming pulls it down. Jazz trail by 3. Markkanen looking it over. For Milwaukee, Payton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's the prodigy in for Green. And Utah making a change here. We've got Bobby Portis, Damian Lillard out there with the prodigy. Then there's Payton, and it's Jackson in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Now here is George. Markkanen a screen on Lillard. 4 on the shot clock. The shot by George, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's the prodigy. And with the rebound. Utah's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. George against Jackson. And George kicks to Markkanen. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And here they go. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Bucks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And the first one drops. When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Now, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting even when you don't have your best game available. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Wasted no time on that one. Lillard's got 8 points.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Here's Mann. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
It's good. 36 points for the prodigy.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And here's George. Outside, Markkanen. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Markkanen's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, Markkanen uses his size to great effect down low.
Pass to Lillard. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. A prodigy, no good.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Mann gets the bucket.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basket.
Fires the 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
There's Portis. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Now it's a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
The tray. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's the prodigy. Misses the 3. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Sexton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sexton's got 4 this quarter.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. It doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
That's good from the prodigy.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
George with the ball. Kessler, screen on Lillard. Outside, Bane. And a miss there on the triple.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Bane.
And what you love about Bane is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Green.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
A prodigy kept alive. Jazz trail by 4. Markkanen passes to Kramer. Rebound on the night. Good, nice job down low. The prodigy's got 44.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Outside, Bane. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
The Bucks making a switch here. Green's checked in. Here's Kramer. 8 points for him. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Here's the prodigy. He's got 44. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Looking to get back on track here. Kramer's shot is good. Kramer's got 10 points.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget it.
And it's blocked. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. Kramer's shot is good. Now just a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
A prodigy's shot is good.
And having a whale of a game from 3-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Hendricks pulls it in. Knocked away. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. The Jazz working the ball around now. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, Bane has really good passing instincts. He can spot those gaps in the defense.
Middleton on the wing. And here's the fast break. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the prodigy in the last time out against Atlanta had a huge game. He scored an amazing number of points, and all game long he seemed like he couldn't miss from outside the arc, converting many times from distance. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Now, here's Markkanen. 6 points for him. Kramer's shot is good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Middleton softly drops in the floater. Middleton's got his first bucket of the night.
And you know, the scouting report on Middleton is to run him off that 3-point line.
But Chris has that floater as a counter there. Great move. Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pass to Green. This one for three. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bane kicks to Markkanen. No good with the triple. Bucks leading by 6. And he drives in. Middleton outside. And here is Green. Here's the prodigy. A three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Lopez. Hasn't made one yet. The prodigy's shot is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Markkanen. The three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Good. That's another bucket.
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Well, he is tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. Here's the prodigy. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. 44 seconds left in the second quarter. Kicks it down to Middleton. Here's the prodigy. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Will it go? Kramer's shot is good. Kramer's got 23.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
To the paint. Here's Lopez. Bank shot. No good. Jazz trail by 12. Pass to Kramer. There's a good screen. Here's Hendricks. Buries it from 3-point range. Hendricks has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Jazz. That will count. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And the 3-point shot has been big for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
When I look at Milwaukee, when you come out rocking with 2 straight wins, you're feeling good.
Yeah, got to keep that out of your head, though. Each game presents a new...
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Offensively, they can...
And that is it for halftime, folks.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The prodigy having a great impact in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. We've got Desmond Bane. Walker Kessler is out there with Sexton. And Hendricks in at the power forward position. Here's Bane following the basket by Brook Lopez. Hendricks can't get it to go.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Jazz trail by 11. Outside, Sexton. From downtown, good on the 3-point shot. Kramer's got 26.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammates. Sexton is a quality floor general.
A prodigy's shot is good.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Pass to Middleton. Here's the prodigy. And again for 3. Buries buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Kramer. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Hits it again. Wow.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. To stop the run, Kramer's shot is good.
Works that one inside nicely.
Bucks leading by 14. Here's the prodigy. It's deflected. Jackson against Sexton. And the shot falls short this time. Bucks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. To the wing on the left. Here's the prodigy. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jazz trail by 14. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. Bucks number 1.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
And Bane drops them both. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's the prodigy. Non-stop scoring machine here. Giannis passes to the prodigy. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. And the Bucks lead by 15.
He got loose from downtown in the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Jazz have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. A prodigy, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Both free throws good from the prodigy. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 17. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Kramer. 28 points for him. Kessler the screen. Clock at 6. The Jazz again can't hit it. Milwaukee leading by 17. And the shot goes down. The prodigy's got 15 points in just the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the bucket by the Jazz. And good! He hits it again.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Pass to Kramer. A floater, and the shot is good. Kramer's got 32 points in the game.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And there's the drive. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
A prodigy, no good. Jazz trail by 18. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Count it good.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's the prodigy. Bucks passing it around. Hendricks pulls it in. Jazz trail by 16. Sexton the pass to Kramer. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Kramer's got 41.
On a roll now. He is on fire.
The prodigy, no good.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Back to Bane. Pass to Kramer. Lopez against Kessler. Now Bane. 20 points for him. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The prodigy, no good. Utah has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Kramer. Bangs home the trifecta. Kramer's got 44.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can.
There's Giannis. Look out below.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Here's Kramer. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 14 points a game last year. 16 rebounds and 8 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
Lillard's checked in for Milwaukee. Markkanen, he's checked in for Utah. George comes in for Colin Sexton.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now, here is George. He has 6.
Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And George drops them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Checked in for Antetokounmpo. Victor Oladipo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's the prodigy in for Green. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Bobby Portis out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Smith. And it's the prodigy in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. 15-point game. No good from outside.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The prodigy's shot is good.
All night. He just won't let up.
George looking over the floor. Second chance effort. In deep. Pippen drops it in. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. They grabbed their own miss. Here's the prodigy. He can't hit that time. Jazz trail by 16. Now, here's George. Nice D from Oladipo. Stolen by Pippen. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Mann. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, that's a great time to pull up and shoot the 3 in transition. The defense never had a chance to set up and get a hand in his face.
Now, Mann, after the missed 3 from the Prodigy. Pippen down low. The shot off that time. Pass to Oladipo. Here's the Prodigy. Gets an open look and hits. The Prodigy's got 7 now in this quarter.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
Pippen down low. Covered by Lillard. George, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
The Prodigy passes to Lillard. Bucks passing it around. No good on the outside try from the Prodigy. Jazz trail by 15. Inside, here's Fleming. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
What vision, what feel by Keontae George.
Fires for 3. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And here's Pippen. The shot by George, wide open. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Smith. Antetokounmpo comes in for Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Jackson in for Lillard.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Here's Kramer. Kessler the screen. Shoots from the elbow. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Sexton with it. To the inside. Hendricks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Kramer. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Payne with the steal. Here's Sexton. To the wing right side. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
The Prodigy, no good. Jazz trail by 15. Kramer, the pass to Bain. Pass to Hendricks. Down low. And Kessler throws it down.
Boy, contact from the defense, but Mr. Kessler just powers right through it.
Antetokounmpo finds Jackson. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Here's Kramer, and another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. It's picked off. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Here's Hendricks, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Milwaukee leading by 11. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Kramer. Yet another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Ring shot on the way. Offensive rebound. The Prodigy And it's sent back by Kessler.
Such a disruptive defender, Kessler, one of the best shot blockers this league has to offer.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And again, the three-point shot from the Prodigy.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's Kramer. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. The Prodigy's shot is good.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Here's Kramer. He gets it in there. Kramer's got 59 points.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
A Prodigy, no good. Jazz trail by 13. Pass to Hendricks. Bane against Middleton. Here's Kramer. And again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Buck shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. And the shot goes in. For the Jazz, this one's not looking good. And yet, another basket.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Pass to Hendricks. Kessler against Lopez. Kessler, a screen on Jackson. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Outside, Bane. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, Milwaukee. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Kramer. From outside, off the mark. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 13-point lead.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Left side, Bane. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Kramer. Sweet little floater.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
On offense, here are the Bucks.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Milwaukee.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
And they pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the Prodigy.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Smith checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Oladipo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Lillard subbed in for Jackson. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Markkanen can't get it to go. Teardrop shot. The Prodigy's shot is good. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And the call will go against the Prodigy. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Taking 2 shots.
And Bane drops them both. Bane with the steal. into the lane. And so it's the Bucs taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
Good game, MP.